Number 1. On January 7th, 2024, YouTuber Yasko set out on one of his most intense solo adventures. Known for exploring haunted forests and abandoned places, he usually has his friends Benjamin and Chris with him. But this time, he ventured alone into one of America's most infamous forests, the Pine Barrens. This area is known for strange sightings, including cryptids like Bigfoot and the Jersey Devil, as well as eerie glowing orbs. Many who visit report unsettling encounters, and things often take a turn for the worse. As the night progressed, he set up camp and prepared to spend the night completely alone. He had a spirit talker with him, hoping to capture any paranormal activity.
We're listening. Oh, we're listening. Listen, listen, listen. That's like a whistle. Wait, did I say we're listening or we're whistling? Can you do that again for me? Oh, no. Well, guys, might have to cut this video short. Okay, I'm gonna head back towards the campsite for a bit.
The atmosphere was tense, and the deeper he went into the forest, the more unsettling it became. Around 1:30 a.m., he noticed a group of people approaching his campsite. He managed to capture them on camera, but at the time, he was unaware of how serious the situation would become.
I don't know, let's give it a shot. I always wanted to try something like this. They had lasagna, and I was like, I love lasagna. I'm gonna have my flashlight ready just because. Hello? That was close. That was very close. Who's out there? Oh, hell no. Listen, if it gets too scary for me, I'm leaving. I'm not taking any chance. I'm straight up leaving. You guys hassle me for not staying the night anyways, but I'll try my best. But regardless, I'm alone and I'm not taking any chance.
While exploring, he came across an abandoned stone building deep in the woods. As he moved closer, he saw a light inside. The discovery was alarming, as all the doors had been locked, yet someone or something was inside.
I hope you can hear me or see me, and I don't even know what I'm saying right now. I swear I thought I just saw a flashlight down in that direction. Now you probably can't even see much, guys. My flashlight's like on its way out, and like, oh,
My life was short.
That's just scared the shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. Hold on. There's a light over there.
The presence of the light suggested he was not alone, but there was no response when he called out. The sense of unease grew stronger, and the situation quickly escalated. At that moment, he decided it was best to leave the area immediately.
Who's out there? I mean, once again, it could just be other campers. Could be someone fishing. I don't know, what, ice fishing, Jazz? Wait a second. Oh my god, is that a stone building? Oh my god. Wait a second. Okay, literally a stone building and lights. Literally what I just told you guys about, what, 30 minutes ago? Yeah, now I'm freaking the hell out. Is anybody here? There's a bunch of garbage. What the hell did I see? Who's in there? Who's in there? How? Someone's in there with the fucking key? Okay, I'm out of here. Sorry.
Returning to his tent, he tried to rationalize what he had just experienced. He set up an outside camera, hoping to catch any movement around his campsite.
Animals aren't walking around with flashlights, let's be honest. There was someone in one of those rooms. I have no idea how, because you saw all of them were locked. Now, maybe someone has the key. Maybe it's one of those locks where you can just easily turn it, stick something in and I don't know, maybe someone's taking shelter in there. I mean, this is clearly like a campground. Like, people do come here, so I'm trying not to think worst case scenario and say oh, it's this, oh, it's that, but it's just weird, man. I announced myself. I said hello. I said nothing. You know, like I put it in like my perspective. If I'm out there and someone's like freaking out or someone's just saying hello, I'd say, "Was good? You know, what's up, man? Like, you need something or anything?" But like, no, this dude's just walking around with a light on and just, I don't know. I don't know. So listen, I have a camera outside. I only have one camera with me, and I figured I'd point it in this direction because that's the way I went. And then where I ended up to that area where I saw light, so I figured, you know, whatever.
Exhausted, he eventually fell asleep, but it didn't last long. A chilling scream suddenly echoed through the forest, waking him in terror.
That was close. That was really fucking close. Oh, fuck me.
He peered outside, but saw nothing. The forest was eerily silent, yet the tension in the air remained. As the night continued, the sound of footsteps and snapping twigs surrounded his tent.
Anybody out there? You all right? But I heard footsteps. It could be the footsteps of animals, which at the same time, that's fucking horrifying in itself.
The noises start again. Footsteps, twigs snapping, something circling his tent. And then, it happens.
It sounds like someone's approaching the tent. Who's out there? Did something just hit the tent or was that like wind? Hold on. Footsteps. Oh, fuck. Okay. Something's out there. Something is out there. Hello? Who's out there? What do you want?
Something, or someone, was moving nearby. Then, something made contact with the tent, sending another wave of fear through him. He remained frozen, listening for any further movement. After several agonizing minutes, the sounds finally stopped.
As a matter of fact, there was more than one person out there near my campsite, and I got them on camera. And I have no idea what the hell they were doing out there. I have no idea if they even saw the camera. Maybe they did because at one point they stopped, but I'm gonna let that footage play for you really quick just so you can see what I caught. Now, as you can see, they were walking past and at one point completely like stopped, then the lights shut off and then they turned back on, they kept on going. And this was around the point where I was just like sitting in there with my Nintendo Switch, just minding my own business.
But when he later reviewed his outside camera footage, he realized he had been right. There had been people near his tent, more than one. They had stopped, turned off their lights, and then turned them back on before continuing. Their behavior suggested they had seen his camera, raising more questions about their intentions. At sunrise, Yasko quickly packed his gear and left the forest. He had stayed through the night, but sleep had been nearly impossible. What disturbed him most was the realization that he had been watched the entire time. On April 19th, 2021, a peaceful night unfolded deep in Africa's untamed wilderness. The air was warm, the world was still, and the only sounds were crickets echoing through the darkness. It was the kind of night that felt calm and uneventful. But for a group of explorers, that illusion was about to be shattered.
A lion pride gathered right outside their tent.
Without warning, a pride of lions gathered just outside their tent. The only thing separating them from the powerful predators was a thin layer of fabric. Then the tension escalated. The alpha lion attempted to push its way inside. In a stroke of luck, part of the tent collapsed onto the lion, startling it and causing it to retreat. The explorers remained completely still, their hearts pounding as they waited in silence. For 30 agonizing minutes, they listened as the lions lingered nearby before finally moving on. What could have been a terrifying attack had turned into a close call. Being deep in the wilderness, surrounded by some of the world's most dangerous predators, is an experience few can imagine. In moments like these, survival depends on staying calm and hoping for the best. The wild is unpredictable. 1 second peaceful, the next filled with danger. That night was a chilling reminder that in nature, anything can happen, and safety is never guaranteed. Joe and Elliot, YouTubers from the channel Ghost Theory, embarked on a daring overnight investigation at Brookwood Cemetery in Surrey, England. Known as the largest cemetery in the UK with over 250,000 graves, it has a chilling reputation for paranormal activity. Over the years, visitors have reported eerie mists, ghostly figures, and the unsettling cries of women and infants in the dead of night. Hoping to capture something supernatural, Joe and Elliot ventured into the graveyard on June 26, 2024, unaware of the terrifying encounters awaiting them.
Just trying to find somewhere to camp, near some tombs maybe.
Yeah, we kind of want to, obviously we need to use lights somewhat to see where the hell we're going to get somewhere to camp.
As they made their way through the dense forest leading to the cemetery, the atmosphere quickly turned unsettling. Shadows stretched across the ground as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting an ominous gloom over the graves. Strange noises echoed from the surrounding woods, heightening their unease. Determined to proceed, they set up camp near a set of ancient tombs, though the eerie silence and occasional rustling made it clear that sleeping through the night would be nearly impossible.
With laying anything out until it actually comes to wanting to sleep, if we even bother, because the noises in here are unbelievably weird.
We have a device that we've put down near this cross here. It's a bell. If you touch it, it will just make a normal bell sound.
This device just on here. Can you copy what I just did? You might not actually have to press the button, it might go off by just going near it.
For their first attempt at communication, they placed a bell near a weathered cross, a device designed to ring if anything unseen moved near it. Moments later, the silence was broken by a distinct chime.
I'm actually amazed at how quiet it really is. Well, I couldn't have timed that any better. Thank you very much. Yeah. Oh man, that proper get...
If that was you, can you please set that bell off again? Can you do it after I ask?
Oh man.
Oh. That was perfect timing.
That makes me jump. Thank you so much, though. That's really amazing.
Are you okay? Can you set the bell off for yes? Are you okay where you are?
Yes.
Thank you.
Who are you? John Stevens. I can't see how old they were. Died 101 years ago.
Wow.
Isn't it? 2024 now, 1923.
Yeah.
I just try and... Wow, I actually...
Startled but excited, they asked questions, and each time, the bell rang as if in response. As the interaction continued, the tension grew, their nerves fraying with every sound. Then they noticed something chilling. A nearby gravestone bore the name John Stevens, a man who had passed away in April 1923, exactly 101 years ago. Just as they began to process what was happening, a sudden loud bang shattered the night. Their flashlights swung toward the cemetery's heavy iron gate, which now stood wide open. Neither of them had touched it. The realization sent a wave of fear through them.
Is that what I thought that was? What? The gate. Yeah, it's good. Can you see that? I don't know. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. What? It's open.
Now eerily wide open with no one in sight. Fear grips Joe and Elliot. But mustering all the courage they have, they decide to investigate what caused the chilling sound.
You're having me on?
No, I'm not. I swear I'm not.
Are you taking the piss?
No, I'm not.
You promised me.
I'm not taking the piss. I'm not taking the piss. I was in the tent with you.
Well, I know. Did you not open that before?
No. We did go in there, but...
Had something unseen just passed through? Despite the overwhelming dread, they forced themselves to investigate, but the darkness yielded no answers, only deepening the mystery. With their nerves on edge and the night refusing to offer them any peace, they retreated to their tent. But sleep never came. The eerie sounds continued, whispering through the trees and unsettling their every thought. By dawn, exhausted and shaken, they packed up, leaving behind the chilling mysteries of Brookwood Cemetery, yet carrying with them the lingering feeling that they were never truly alone. And if you thought this was unsettling, brace yourself, because the horrors are only just beginning.